Alright, so in today's video, we are going to be going over the new stuff that just came out for Siege for, controller and console stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen, also don't mind, we're trying this new sensitivity, but I'm on my alt account because I wanted to mess around with this and not mess around on my main account with it. But look at this. They have added in like an entire new page of stuff. So today I want to break this down and try and help you understand what this is, as well as figure out what is good and what is not good. Because this is a lot of reading, and y'all know I hate reading. So like, it's gonna hurt my head, but I'm gonna try my best to explain to you what all this is, so that way you guys can mess around with it yourselves, or look at what I do. But if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe. But let's get into it. Alright, so I don't know if you guys know, real quick, this is a new patch that just came out. I'm gonna quickly go over these. The Twitch now, she has regular drones she now has 2 instead of 1. She has 4 drones total. They remove the vertical grip on the F2. Wild. Grim has a 1.5 times in the commando. Extended barrel, which is huge, now does 15% more weapon damage. So make sure that you are using the extended barrel, or else you're trolling, essentially, which I'll get into. Capitau's damage reduced to 47. The Supernova, I think it's the shotgun, increased to 55. The Frost's gun is nerfed to like main gun, 36. The Maverick damage increased to 67. That's the DMR. And added 2 times scope for the M4. Thorn's gun been nerfed. The Wamai vertical recoil increased upward. Horizontal long burst increased speed and 10 to pull left. Commando reduced to 47. Hip fire guns, I guess that just means the spread is increased. But the huge ones is this. Players on PC and consoles can customize their controller aim with advanced controller options. That's crazy. It's nuts. And they fixed a bunch of other stuff. I didn't want to make a whole video on this because it wasn't like a whole video worthy. So I was like, alright, I'll talk about this in this video. Now let me show you what I'm talking about with this though. Alright, so this is, I've been messing around with this for the past like couple minutes because I just wanted to see like if I would notice anything off the bat. But it is interesting, okay? So watch. I'm gonna turn this off. Ready? Make sure it's off. I'm gonna if I turn this off and I have it, okay, it's off, right? Look at how I look around, okay? By the way, I have the extended barrel on. Make sure that you are running extended barrel. Oh, look at this. F2 does not have a grip anymore. They took the grip off the F2. But the extended barrel is the way to go because you'll have 15% increased more damage, which is nuts. Like, doesn't matter. There's no recoil. I'm just that guy. But no, it's just pulling down, really. Like, but I just want to see something real quick, right? So you see how that's just 42 damage, right? 42, 42. Now let's see if I take this off. 37, 74, right? So there's 37 per shot, right? Look at this. 37 with the flash hider, okay? This is why you need to be using extended barrel on any gun that you can. 37 with the flash hider. And then 42 with the extended barrel. So extended barrel is absolutely the way to go now. Like, although they took off the vertical grip or the angled grip or any type of grip on the F2, there's really not any recoil at all. There we go. Pulling down, light work. Okay, but back to these settings, these advanced settings. So you see how I look around it now like this, right? See how I'm looking around, see how I start off, and then I go like this, right? How blah, 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 right? Now, if I go when I put these on, this is where it gets crazy. Enable this. I have these at 100. Watch this. Look at how much faster that is. So, this is because, let me just make sure I have 90 field of view on there. Okay, good. This is because of the horizontal look acceleration. So, what does this mean? This means, I'm just going to read it to you. When the look stick input is at maximum, set a percentage to increase the horizontal sensitivity by. This allows for quicker turns while maintaining precision. If you set to 0, there'll be none. So basically this means when I look, the acceleration is going to be crazy. It's going to make my sense go faster. So it's just like playing on a faster sensitivity, but I believe it's just accelerating it. Like, I'm still learning this, so if I'm off by a couple of things, don't mind me. Let me know and correct me down below if I'm wrong. Because I don't completely know the explanation for these. But it essentially makes your sensitivity accelerate faster. So I would assume that this would be good, right? If I'm like looking around like, oh, okay, well, my sense is not bad. oh, I gotta turn around. I gotta turn on somebody, right? Like, that's what I'm assuming. Because, like, you're looking around like this, and you need to quickly turn around, right? It accelerates that shit, like, really fast. So it's not like it's just playing on a high sense, to whereas if I was turning around, I'm always like this. I would assume it's more of, like, if I need to quickly make a turn, instead of, like, completely just looking around and being super fast. But if I quickly make a turn, it's accelerated. That's what I'm assuming. Because, like I said, this is all still new to me. Then vertical, I have it 100. I'm just messing around with this stuff. I'm not going to actually keep it 100. I don't even know what I'm going to keep with this, what I'm not. I got to really plan this, try it out. What I do plan to do is after like a week of this goes by and all these console champions put out their settings for this, you're going to see this great guy try out every single person's. So you already know. We got some content coming. But that vertical is the same exact thing. How fast you look up or how much it excels it looking up and down. Now look at acceleration delay. This is these go hand in hand. I think these 4 go hand in hand, right? This says when look stick input is at maximum, set how long of a delay there is before applying the vertical and horizontal look acceleration. Set to 0 seconds to instantly apply vertical and horizontal look acceleration. That is too much words for me to understand. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to dumb this down for you. I'm assuming that this just means, like, if I have this higher, right? How long until that like, super fast acceleration kicks in? So if I put it at max here, right? See, do you see the delay? Slow, 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 fast, right? Why would you want that? I got no idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, why do I need to turn around slow and then turn to Sonic and start going like super fast? So if you are to use that, like, I'm trying to think of a situation that could actually be good in. Because, you know, I have no idea. I don't think that would be good in any situation, actually. Like, to have it at max. I feel like you would want to have that 0. Because you want to be able to look instantly. Like what situation are you going to be in where you're turning around and you don't want to turn around quickly right away? You want to wait to turn around that fast. Like, I don't think you need that. I think 0, 0 would probably be the best, assuming. Maybe 20, maybe. But like I said, you would want to turn around the fastest. Surely. You guys correct me down below if I'm wrong. When the look stick input is at maximum, so long it takes for the set vertical to reach full strength. So if it's at 0, that means it will instantly do it. I'm assuming that if I put this right here, right, like this, it's going to take a second more for it to ramp up to the 100. So essentially, almost like a delay, but it's not really a delay because the delay means it's just not going to happen yet. But with this just means it's going to gradually go up. So it's going to immediately have that 100% look acceleration, but gradually get up to the 100. I would imagine. Like I said, I still don't know why you would not want to instantly turn around. Maybe if you don't like it being super quickly, but I personally feel like you would want that to be as quick as possible. Like, why would you want to wait? Why would you not want it instantly? Like, if you're gonna turn around, you want to turn around instantly. You know what I mean? Like, correct me down below once again if I'm wrong. Now, this is, I believe, the same exact thing, except this is for ADS. Yeah, the acceleration ramp up time, the delay, the vertical, and the horizontal. This is while aiming down sights and the stick input as at maximum, set a percentage to increase the horizontal sensitivity by. This allows quicker turns while maintaining precision. So it's like essentially just increasing your ADS, right? But if I were to put this down to 50, for example, what would this look like? Okay. So it's just essentially like just changing it. Like it's the same thing as, like I said, it's the same exact thing as the horizontal acceleration, except you're just accelerating how quickly you want to make you know, your horizontal ADS go fast. Real quick, while editing this, I actually think that this would be really good for like flicking, essentially, because if you don't want to look around like on a super fast sensitivity, but you want to be able to flick very fast, if you have your ADS acceleration pretty high, that would mean that, I would assume, when you're looking around, it's not bad, but if you have to aggressively look left or aggressively look right, that speed will be a lot faster, so people on a slower sense will be able to flick easier. That's what I'm assuming. I was just thinking about that while I was editing, but let me know if that's correct. Now, although I don't understand a lot of these situations right now, I feel like the more I plan it, the more I look into it, and the more people that look into it, this is going to be really good. Like, there's going to be some cool settings that you can have that really will mesh well, or mesh very well with your sensitivity. I think as of right now, it's very new, so we just need to try it out a lot. There's still more I want to get to. I just wanted to say that real quick. But I think there's a lot that this can do. I really like this a lot. There's like a lot of different settings that you could try out and combinations, but you have to wait for that. Like when I use other people's ones for videos, it's gonna be crazy. ADS acceleration, ramp up time, we did that already. Outer threshold. Set a value at which the options for look and ADS acceleration will take effect. This value is considered as the maximum input of the look stick rather than its physical limit. I think that this means like almost like a control freak or almost like a trigger stop for your analog stick. That's what I'm assuming. So like if I put this to the max, the physical limit is what I'm assuming. Let me know if I'm wrong. The physical limit on my analog stick is when it reaches to the left, far left. I'm assuming that if this is all the way at max, that I would only need to go like almost like halfway for it to be at the maximum, right? So it will hit the maximum of all this when my analog stick is barely like it's like halfway essentially. So it's almost like a trigger stop. Like you know how I have trigger stops on my controller and how like when I shoot it goes halfway and then it triggers instead of having to go all the way down so it's quicker. That's what I'm assuming it's meaning with this. I mean, 30, why would you not? You'd want everything to be instantly. But I think I would want to mess around with this a little bit more. And then look dampening time. After applying initial input to the look stick, set how long it takes to reach the base speed look. Defined by vertical and horizontal sensitivity. This allows for small view adjustments by tapping the thumbstick. Set to 0 to apply the base look speed instantly. So this would, if you had it higher, it would take longer. Okay. I personally feel like, for example, like you're not gonna want to have them high, right? For the most part, you want to have most of these low because you want everything to be quicker. But I guess if you don't like a quick sensitivity, you want a little slower, you obviously change these. I think I'm gonna mess around with these for a little bit and see what I like. But personally, from right now, it's looking like I would want things like, for example, the horizontal look acceleration to be a little faster. Maybe not at 100. Maybe look like 75. Or even like, let's see, 75. Like, it's how fast you turn around, you know what I mean? But you don't want it too fast, because if I try to turn back around, it'd be crazy. You have to get used to it. I might even lower it a little bit. I might set it to like 60. So it will essentially make me go faster, right? I feel like you would want most of this stuff faster. 100%. You don't want this crazy slow. Unless you're a sensitivity player. But there's a lot that goes into this, and it is very confusing. And you might be saying to yourself, well, what the hell is this? Like, why do I want to use this? Should I use this? I think you should try it out. See if you like it. Once I get to use a lot more and try out different stuff, as well as once other console champions try it out and use different stuff, I'm going to go around and make a whole video trying out like every console champion's advanced controller sensitivities. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you keep a lookout on that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will see y'all. Hopefully you have an amazing day. Much love. Peace.